Hello world, I'm Chris Pirillo, and this is the Locker Gnome Daily Report, or TLDR for short, your daily dose of tech news, gadget views, and other stuff the world can use. Do you want this iPad mini? All you have to do is follow me on Instagram. I'm at Chris Pirillo there. I'm giving one away on Thanksgiving Day to one of you. I don't know if you caught my Chromebook unboxing and review on YouTube, but we've got a shootout here. The Samsung versus Acer Chromebook post. Which one should you buy? For some, it boils down to budget. One is $200, the other is $250. For others, it may come down to performance. And in my estimation, I'd rather have the one that has a solid-state disk inside. Well, in my estimation, $200 or $250 is a good price for a Chromebook. You ever hear of nano foam? There's a Kickstarter project that's using it to mount tablets. Any tablet, not just an iPad. There's Slope, an elegant stand for the iPad, Nexus 7 and 10, or the Kindle. That's right, it'll work with any iPad, and it looks kind of like magic if you watch the video. The nanofoam basically clings on to any surface, and it doesn't leave a residue when you remove it. Well, here's to hoping that Eric and his team make their $60,000 goal. What are the best mirrorless interchangeable lens cameras of late 2012? The Olympus Pen EPL5, the Canon EOS M, the Sony NEX5R, the Sony NEX7, and the Panasonic Lumix DMC GX1. DMC GX1. Wasn't he a rapper? Why you never talk about Indiegogo? Okay, how's this for an Indiegogo project? Never miss an important phone call, email, or text message. And there's the project, the Cell XT Node. It uses Bluetooth to communicate wirelessly to your mobile phone. And the advantage to that is, if you leave your mobile phone in another room, well, you can still get messages on another device. So why would you need another device to tell you when the other device was doing something? Well, what if you left the other device in the other room? Well, they're hoping to raise $250,000, and they haven't quite reached $2,000 yet. Oh, Nexus 4, made by LG, and I know that because it's printed on the back. You're nothing like the LG Optimus G, or are you? There are a few advantages to the Nexus 4. There are also a few advantages to the Optimus G, and of course, they have a lot in common. If you're searching for a phone that has expandable memory, a slightly better camera, and LTE support, there's the Optimus G. And that'll do you just fine. But if you'd rather have a pure Android experience driven by Google, the Nexus 4 is the only choice. Think of all those software updates you'll get immediately. Did you guys happen to catch the installation and demonstration of my Hue light bulbs? You know, the light bulbs that are controllable by way of my local network, and I can change the colors dynamically? I'm really annoying the dogs downstairs right now. If you want to control your light bulbs by way of Wi-Fi and Hue is a bit too pricey for you, you may want to check out this Kickstarter project, Spark. And I guess the advantage of Spark over Hue is there's an API for Spark. The Spark total cost of ownership may not be that much less, but at least you can get started without spending as much money. Bulb sockets, controllable by way of your network. Who knew? US kids continue to look forward to iHoliday. Looks like Nielsen's published a report, and 4 of the top 5 devices that kids aged 6 through 12 want most belong to Apple. Let's see here. Computer came in at number 6 at 31%. Dig a little deeper. Apple's also at the bottom, right underneath Microsoft's Surface. Unlocked Galaxy S3 Mini quietly goes on sale at Amazon. Why didn't they call it the Note Micro? This isn't the Mini, by the way. It just looks mini next to the Note 2. The Note 2 is taller than my face! To get them to appear to be the same size, I have to hold the Note 2 back by 4 feet. I'm exaggerating, obviously. Near? Far! Near? Far! Senate bill rewrite lets feds read your email without warrants. She's my cherry pie! Oh, warrants, not warrant. New York is beaten by Tel Aviv, LA, and Seattle in a new global ranking of the top 20 startup ecosystems. How come nobody ever talks about the still up? We're sexy too! I may be a bad example of a sexy still up, but I'm still up. Our question of the day is brought to you by GoDaddy.com. You can get 3 domains for $5.99 by using the coupon code 599CHRIS when you check out. HW Lights 1992 asks, what is the secret to geek dating? Are you the geek, or are you the person dating the geek, or are you both geeks? Because depending on that configuration, it's going to be a different answer. If you want to date a geek, understand they're not normal. Not in the slightest. That's what makes us geeks. We march to the beat of our own drum, and that drum is usually some kind of synthesized instrument being played on our smartphone. You also need to understand we love you, but we would rather interact with you by way of this screen. Or this screen, or this one. If you're a geek and you're trying to date a normie, understand they're not like us. The biggest thing you have to remember when you're a geek dating a non-geek is that you're not always right. I mean, even when you're right, you're not always right. You can flame away in forums and comment threads, but don't try that with your mate, or you won't be mating for long. Now, if you're a geek dating another geek, good luck. God, you want to talk about a whole bucket of awkward. No, seriously, I do hope you find love, no matter who or what you care to date. I'm not saying geeks are whats, we are who's, or just a different kind of who. And no matter what, know that we at Locker Gnome love you as much as you love us. And I just assume you love us because you made it this far in the video. Thanks for liking, thanks for sharing, and thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.